Morning, guys. It is freaking cold. We're getting a pretty strong wind from the north, so we dropped back down to the south-facing slopes and trying to get a little sun. But so far, we haven't seen any deer. We've seen one grouse, and that's about it. But we've heard about maybe 3 or 4 shots this morning. But you'd think they'd be moving, but we just haven't seen anything yet. So I am hunting with Elliot, so he's the main shooter, and I'm trying to get his tag field. He's not picky, obviously, but I do know where some whitetail are up here, and he said he doesn't care if he shoots a whitetail buck or a mule deer buck. So mule deer in the state of Washington has to be 3 points on one side, at least 1 inch. Each point has to be at least 1 inch, is what I'm saying, to be legal. And then whitetail up here is just any buck. So we'll see what we decide to do. We'll see where the pressure is, but it's probably about 30, 32 degrees, 33 degrees, somewhere around there. Like the higher mountains, you can see that it's all like, it must have got a little snow because it's all like white. I doubt it's just frost. So we'll see how the day pans out. Like I said, hopefully we get Elliot a buck. Season ends on Tuesday, but most of them are heading back out tomorrow. My dad and I will stay until the end of season if we have to. So that's our plan. But yeah, let's hope we find a legal buck. That's all we care for. Just one buck. So we'll keep you guys posted, and we'll see if we see anything today. Alright guys, we are packing out my brother's deer. It's I don't know what time it is, but he shot it around 4. Pretty decent buck. But this is a crew that came to help out. We got my nephew, he was already up there. We got brother-in-law. We got brother Joe. There's a buck right here. I think it's his first mule deer.
Yeah. First ever muley.
Shot him with that 30-06 I was sighting in a few weeks ago. I told him it was lucky. Freaking hammered him. My uncle, or brother, and cousin John yeah, they packed them down the mountain and we just met them halfway and heading back down to the truck. Me and Ilya didn't see anything today. My uncle tagged out as well, so our party is doing pretty good. But the deer movement is very, very minimal this year. Well, for me. Everybody else seems to be having good luck but me. So we got a few more days. Focus on hiking out of here, and see you guys first light tomorrow. Good morning, guys. Today is Sunday. It's the last weekend for mule deer season. I am dropping down to where my cousin was at yesterday. He saw 3 legal bucks. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to kill one, so we're hoping they're still around here somewhere. But it's just me today. Elliot might hunt with my dad, or he might just stay at camp because he's pretty beat. So we'll see what he does. But yeah, I'm just gonna slowly work my way down to that spot, that little glassing knob, and see if we can't pick anything out. I haven't bumped anything yet, so fingers crossed. Trying to make it happen today. But we'll see. We'll see how the day pans out. I guess you can say we've had more action today. Seen 3 does, and that was it. I don't think I've heard a single gunshot today, so the deer are definitely MIA, especially with all the pressure from yesterday. And all the camps that usually are around ours, like, they've been gone. So I don't know if they tagged out, or if they just left due to the heat and the lack of deer activity, or the lack of deer. So there's really not a lot of people, way less than, I mean, this weekend there's way less people than I'm used to, which is kind of shocking. But slowly work my way up that little knob. I'm contemplating if it's worth staying or just call it good and go hunt whitetail. So, like I said, my dad isn't really, he's not very motivated to stay. So I do, however, want to hunt the rest of the day. Most of the guys are leaving around 1 or 2, but I still want to hunt. Because if it is my last day up here, then I want to hunt the whole day. And I don't mind driving at night, so we'll see. hopefully something steps out big enough. I know where they're gonna go, so I'm gonna drop down this way so I can see where they're at. Tu lý thì đó, cháu sẽ bây giờ tu lý của phơ. No, tu lý thì phơ. Ở tu này phơ thì gì? Tu có bỏ tạt tàn rồi, tu bỏ chi. Tu tới sáng tu cũng chơi trong cái lò rong, sẽ chụp bỏ thì trong.
lo tụi đi hàng một số tụi lo tụi là cái nữa nhá bỏ chế số tiền đó
Chỉ mua
tụi là cái gì này spy cái số
spy 2x1. That group of deer that we just saw, when I first saw them, I saw a bigger buck jump off over the ridge, and then we looked at them. The rest of them, there's a 2x1, a 2x2, and 2 does, and I was like, dude, that 2x2 doesn't look like the big one I saw, because when he took off, when he started hopping, I could see like thick frame, and when the 2-point showed, I was like, dude, that's not the same buck. And they eventually made their way over this hill, and we slowly followed him, and I just bumped into that big buck, and he's definitely legal. He's got a big old swollen neck that I can tell. He just wouldn't stop. He's probably like 80 yards. If he would have slowed down, I would have shot him. I was ready to lose an eardrum for that. where he probably definitely heard us coming. It's pretty crunchy this morning. Because I just knew in my head, I was like, dude, the 2 bucks that we saw is not the big one I saw when I first saw the deer. And he came down this ridge. I told my dad to go to the other side. And I was going to drop down this way and push. I don't think he's going to go over to that basin because it gets pretty open. The deer that I've seen over it, they usually like to hunker around these little draws. So I might go down just a smidge and I might start pushing back up. Because I don't want to lose my dad either. Or you might just chill out for a little bit and make a game plan. He's not spooked. He's just slowly hopping away. That guy was big though. Damn. I wasn't even gonna record. I wasn't even planning to record for you. I was just gonna shoot the damn thing. God damn it. I know he's somewhere down here. But I need to cool down a little bit, let the buck simmer back down, and try to go find my dad, see what he wants to do. It's the most deer I've seen. It's like this morning it was super cold. The later we hunt in the season, the better it gets. And today's the last day, and it should be the best day. So we'll see what happens. Well, looks like that's gonna be it for mule deer. 3 does are right there, and if he's gonna turn up any bucks towards the afternoon. My dad said he saw a decent one, but he didn't have time to verify and shoot. He said all he saw was a pretty big rack, and that was it. So yeah, we're gonna head to the truck. We're almost to the truck. We gotta drive back down to camp and then load up our camp and go home. Like I said, we have 2 days to rest and then back to hunting we go for elk. I don't know if you guys can see it. The doe is like somewhere right. I can't point in the right direction, but yeah. The last week the weather just sucked. It was just way too hot, and then with the amount of pressure, it was just insane. So it is what it is. I give it my all. This is the most I've hunted mule deer in a season. And I could have shot the one this morning if I had my gun ready. And if I just wanted to shoot, I probably would have got a shot, but I didn't want to take that shot, so I was hoping to turn him back up, but we didn't, so it's alright. But yeah, that's a wrap. We still have late season for whitetail, and that's definitely what we'll be focusing on after elk and whatnot. So yeah, hope you guys had good luck. We'll see you at elk camp.